Hey everyone, so today I have my May and June favorites for you guys. I didn't have a chance to film my May favorites at the beginning of the month, so I figured I would just combine the two and show you all of the favorites that I've had for the past 2 months. It really isn't that many because once I got out of school and I stopped interning and I stopped having to really be anywhere outside of work, I kind of just gave up on doing makeup for a while, so I don't really have too much in the way of beauty favorites or really any kind of favorites. Things have been going kind of crazy since graduation, so I haven't really had much time to explore new and different products, so I'm going to hop right in. And if you hear the lawnmower outside, I deeply apologize. My dad's out mowing the lawn right now, and this was the little bit of time that I had to film. So my very first beauty favorite is the Beauty Blender sponge. Everyone and their mother talks about this. I had bought this a couple months ago. I think I showed it in a haul video. I'm not too sure, but it's just a regular average makeup sponge to apply your foundation with. I do really like the application of sponges on my face. I don't know, I just like the way it looks. I have been using just those like little cosmetic wedges for a while, but I wanted something a little bit more durable, something that would last me a little bit longer between washes. And please excuse the appearance of this right now. I just used it to put it on my makeup. For my eyes, I really haven't been doing much in the way of eyeshadow for a day-to-day, or if I'm just running out, if I'm going to do like an everyday kind of makeup look. But I have been loving using this Maybelline Color Tattoo in Inked in Pink. This was part of their metal line. I don't know if you can still get it, but I bought it, I would say late February, early March, so right at the beginning of the spring, because I think this is when they were first releasing their spring collections. And it's just a really pretty rosy gold color, but it's more on a metallic pink side, less of the gold, which I personally like. And I haven't even been using an eye primer. I've just been throwing this on my eyelid. It brightens it up a little bit, wakens me up a little bit, and it's what I'm also wearing on my lids today. So I've really been loving that for just a quick, easy, out the door kind of thing. For cheeks lately, I have been really liking the bright blush, the semi-dramatic highlight, and then the bright lip. So pretty much on an everyday basis, if I'm going to be doing my makeup, this is pretty much what I do. I'll just change out the lip color. But for my cheeks, I've been loving the Benefit Bella Bamba Boxed Blush. Oh my god, say that 10 times fast. But I really do love this color. It smells delicious in the box. It's a pretty pearlescent watermelon pink kind of a color with a touch of coral to it because it is a very warm color. It's what I have on my cheeks right now. I don't even know if you're going to be able to tell, but it is what I'm wearing on my cheeks. And then to apply that color, I've been really loving the Real Techniques blush brush. This was released in the Samantha Chapman collection. I really love it for just putting blush on my cheeks. It diffuses the color really nicely, blends everything out. It's really soft and really, they're densely packed without being too densely packed, so it gives a really nice cheek application. If you're going to go for one brush from the Real Techniques line, I would highly suggest this one because I use it for a multitude of different things. So with the blush, I've been liking highlighting my cheeks with the Lorac, what is this? The Perfectly Lit Spotlight Powder, and it's a really pretty kind of candlelit glow that it gives, and I have been loving this because I really am liking the warm, dewy kind of skin for the summer. And then to apply that, I've been using this Tarte brush. I don't really know what the purpose of this brush is for, but I got it in the Christmas set that came out this past Christmas. This is the brush that came with it, and I have been loving just using this for highlighting. I find that it blends out the color really nicely, so I don't get that stark line of just highlighting. And then for nails, for I'd say about the last 2.5 months since this color came out, I have been wearing this on my toes like nonstop. I just kind of fixed it up in between. And this is Essie's In the Cabana. It came out with their resort collection. I'm pretty sure you can still find it. It's a really pretty turquoisey blue kind of color. I absolutely adore this color for the summer. One of my favorite perfumes for the past couple months has been this Guess Girl perfume. I believe this came out in the winter-ish time. I know it's pretty new, and it has the pink flower top on it. I got this in a sample from Ulta back before it even came out, and I was like, wow, I really like this. So I went out and bought it when it first came in, and it's a sweet scent, but it's light. It's a little bit fruity, a little bit musky, but not quite. I do get a lot of compliments on it, and I do love the way that it smells. It's a really nice, light, summery scent, perfect for this time of year. That is pretty much all the beauty favorites that I have. Like I said, I really haven't been wearing makeup all that much, and things really haven't been changing all too much, so a few of my non-beauty favorites. Of course, the number one for May and June has been Iron Man 3. If this is a surprise to you, I demand that you go and watch at least 2 of my other videos and you will understand why this shouldn't be a surprise to you. But Iron Man 3, I went to it the midnight showing. I have seen it, I don't even know, I'm not going to admit because I have serious problems and I've seen it far too many times. But I have been loving that, and I have been loving the soundtrack that goes with the movie. And yes, I'm slightly biased because I'm just biased. But I do really like the soundtrack that they have for it. It's a little bit different than what I was expecting it to be, because if you know Iron Man, you would think of like AC/DC, kind of all that hard rock kind of stuff. And this album is not that, but it's a really different feel. I do really like it, and it kind of goes with the vibe of the movie. One last kind of app favorite that I have this month is called Haze. My friend Keith showed this to me. He showed it to me, I'd say, right before I graduated, so like beginning of May-ish, around there. And it's a weather app, and I hate the weather app that comes on the iPhone. I don't like the Weather Channel app. I don't know why, I just don't like it. So Haze, what it is, I think it's $1.99, which if you don't want to pay for a weather app, I know it's a little bit ridiculous, but I do really love it, and it's really worth it. So you can flip through 3 different selections, and the first selection all the way to the left is the daylight. So it tells you when the sun rises, when the sun's going to set. It tells you the UV index, which for me, being a pasty, ghosty redhead, it really does help. Like if I know I'm going to be spending all day outside, I do need to know the UV index because that determines what kind of SPF I use. Yes, I actually do need to do that because I burn literally in 15 minutes of being out in the sun. So that is actually very helpful for me. And then the middle one tells you the temperature that it currently is outside, and it gives you the high for the day, the low of the day, and then kind of the wind. And then it also tells you what it feels like outside. So if it's 60 but it's really windy and it feels a lot colder, it'll tell you that. And then on the last one, it gives you the humidity for the day. So as you can see, it shows you the percentage, it shows you what it is currently, and then it shows you the percent chance of rain. So that middle thing is the percent chance of it being raining, and then it gives you the humidity, and then it just shows you different kind of things and whatnot. And that is the Haze app. Like I said, I do really love that app. I find it so useful for the weather. I am a big person that has to check the weather obsessively before I go outside because I don't know, I'm a freak like that. But that about wraps up this May and June favorites. I hope that you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe. And until the next time, I will see you on the next video.